What's the easiest thing you have learned in maths? It will probably be addition, right? You have been practicing it since forever, starting off by adding 2 and 2 to get 4. But let me tell you something. Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division can also be called as binary operations. What does that mean? In general, it is any calculation which takes in 2 inputs at a time, performs an operation on it, and produces an output. Take chai as an example. And why not? Chai is our national pastime. To make chai, you need to do 2 operations. In the first one, combine water, your first input, with the tea bag, the second input. Then, in the second binary operation, add some milk in this black tea, and the output will be delicious. Thus, 2 inputs at a time. You can build the drink you want. It's even in the name itself. The prefix bi in binary means 2, referring to your 2 inputs. Hence, if you have 3 or more items, you combine them 2 at a time, like we did with the water, tea bag and the milk. Also, your output was something sensible. You didn't get something unexpected, like ruah afza or pakola. It was just chai. And this leads us to the second important point of binary operations. The output of a binary operation should always belong to the same set as the inputs. Maths isn't that far off from our chai example. Take any 2 numbers from the set of natural numbers, like 3 and 4, and perform addition. You get 7. So basically, 3 and 4 were our inputs. Addition was the binary operation with the output being 7. And once again, the answer wasn't something outrageous, like the word cat, but just a number. And not any number. It belongs to the same set of numbers as the inputs, set of natural numbers. That brings us to another crucial point. Not all the 4 operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, hold true as binary operation for every set. What do we mean? Take the natural numbers again. We saw addition was a binary operation for this set because the output belonged to the same set as the inputs. Does the same hold true for subtraction? Let's try it. Subtract 4 from 1. What do you get? -3. But that's not a natural number. It's an integer. Hence, subtraction is not a binary operation for set n, but it is for set z. You see how you have to pay attention to the set? Because depending on the situation, certain binary operations apply. What about real numbers then? If we perform an operation with real numbers, the output should also be a real number. That's what would happen if you added, subtracted or multiplied. But the game changes during division. Why is that? If one of the 2 inputs is 0, specifically the denominator, the result is undefined. Needless to say, it's not a real number. Hence, division isn't a binary operation for this set. Conclusion: not all the binary operations apply every time. The deciding factor is the output, as it should always be from the same set as that of the input. And I'm sure by adding your hard work to this lesson, you too will definitely get a better understanding of this topic. A pleasant output indeed. So why don't you revise your binary operations while I go and look for my chai? See you in our next lesson.